again why we're doing this.
Something about debunking an online urban legend.
Let me quote myself quoting Samuel L. Jackson. Hold on to your butts.
Bloody Rose Waters. Oh my god. You know how people have been posting about A? Someone just posted this. Lurking in places we each have a connection to.
Maybe we could find the real Rose Waters and track her down.
I got a demented note. The final girl must escape any death trap. You hide. I seek.
Hey guys, welcome back to Pattern Time. Today we're going to be reviewing Pretty Little Liars Original Sin / Summer School. Bit of confusion with the title, but we're going to go with Summer School. We're going to be, we'll review episode 1, 2 and 3 came out yesterday or today. So we're just going to be yesterday. So we're just going to be talking about the first 3 episodes. Before we get started, like, comment and subscribe if this is your thing. Let us know what you guys are thinking of the beginning stages of Pretty Little Liars as well, and what are your thoughts on some of the stuff that we're going to be touching on as well. And let's get into Pretty Little Liars Original Sin / Summer School.
Yeah.
Yes.
Summer School.
Yes. Right. We'll recap.
Right, so
recap the first 3 episodes.
Recap. Well, to be honest, to be perfectly honest, there's not much to say, in our opinion. Recap wise, there wasn't really much going on. School was finished. They went to summer school. Honestly, there was a lot of storyline. And to be honest, pointless
storyline.
It was a lot of it was pointless story. So I don't really know what we can touch on that per se, but now we know, okay, the scene that they went into I think it was the school bathroom, when they went into the school bathroom and they called Bloody Rose, was it 5 times? I think it was something like 5 times in the mirror.
And that's a new whole character now.
So Rose Waters, and I remember watching it and I'm thinking, well, why are they calling Rose Waters Bloody Rose in the mirror and Rose Waters is not dead?
Because who's Rose Waters?
At first it was like, who's Rose Waters? And then, so Rose Waters is the mother of Angela and Archie Waters. And Rose Waters didn't die. She was...
she was in an institution.
And then she was admitted into Radley Sanatorium. No, she didn't necessarily...
Oh, no, right.
That was the last we heard of Rose Waters. So I don't understand why they were acting as though she was dead, unless they thought she was dead because she just fell off the scene. I don't know. So when they were doing that, it was like, but Rose Waters is not dead. So that was very confusing to me. And then I thought, okay, so are they gonna call Bloody Rose and she's gonna come back from the dead and haunt them as A? I was like, what's going on?
That's the whole point of Pretty Little Liars, is who's A. And because we know now who A is Archie, isn't it, from the last seasons? He got caught or dead or whatever.
He's on death row now.
But the point is, we know who A is. So therefore, if it is Rose Waters, the suspense is gone. Because now we know who A is. Or is there no longer no A? A is gone. Maybe. Because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. So, obviously, Archie came back and who did he kill? He was killing people.
He was loose ends from season 1.
And so obviously they caught him and now he's on death row. And which at this point he's probably dead at this point.
Because he was on death row.
They haven't mentioned anything, but
he's probably gone now.
But at this point he's probably dead. So first of all, that was like, oh, okay, so have you just told us that A is Rose Waters? And then if you've told us that A is Rose Waters, why is she Rose Waters? How is she Rose Waters? How did she get out of Radley? Did she die? There's just so much.
Is she a ghost? Is she Duppy? Like, we don't know. We don't know.
So...
it's just very...
So that storyline, was very poor, because it's like, what is going on? So the first 2 episodes were very, very weak.
Very weak. Even number 3 was weak.
But I think 3 was the best out of the 2. Not that it was great, but it was better than 1. There was a bit more in it.
And then, you know what was confusing about episode 3 as well? Was Mouse when she got dropped to
Yeah.
Did they explain why your own mum has dropped you to somewhere where the surprise party is not?
And that's the thing. That's the thing why it probably makes the grandma, I think it's a grandma, but it probably makes her look bad. It's probably that or Rose Waters probably has texted her. Remember, she has their numbers. So what Rose has probably done, she's probably used one of their friend's number and messaged her and said, oh, take her for this surprise party, whatever. So the grandma just think, oh, right, it's normal.
Yeah.
So that's why when
her
boyfriend comes...
No. Which is what I was thinking.
It had to have worked like that.
I thought maybe the grandma got a text from A to say this is the address. Because how on earth could you send her to the wrong address?
Yes.
But then but then Ash, I think that's his name, Ash, said that
I was supposed to be.
Ash said that the grandma was meant to drop her off at the surprise party but forgot the address. That's what he said. So it's like, yeah, but if you forgot the address, why did you drop her there?
Exactly.
Oh, so she just sent him to some random...
So if that's the case and she forgot the address, that's a poor storyline. Because why would you leave her there?
Exactly. And the point is, it should have been explained why you're taking her to a completely different location.
But it wasn't. It was literally like, you dropped her there, and then the next scene was Mouse is on her own, and the grandma's gone home.
And why would the grandma not at least just go walk her in? And then leave? Like, I get it's not your thing because of the age, but walk her in and then go.
Yeah.
It was poor.
Because I kind of thought maybe Rose would have like pretended to be a friend because she got their numbers and then texted her, oh, this is where it is. I kind of thought it would probably be like that. But if it was her just forgetting, that's weird.
Maybe they're going to explore that in the next episode and explain why she was dropped at a different location. And how it came about that. But
maybe.
Yeah, that would be good.
But it was poor. I think that scene where and the building, she set the building on
fire. Yeah,
she set the building on fire. That was an unrealistic scene. I feel like Mal should have been unconscious long time ago. Even when she went into the burning areas, I was just like, why would you do that?
Oh yeah,
because you know there's not an exit there. Yeah. So why are you going in there just to come back out and
and you know for me as well was that because you know when Rose was going around there and she went to hide in like this. It was underneath like some desk or some tabletops, and she went into like this bit and it had holes in it. Yeah. And obviously Rose was walking past. Do you know that was so fake? Because I saw Rose's eyes. She looked down. How did she not see Mouse hiding right there?
Yeah.
And where she was had holes. Don't tell me Rose did not see her in there. and then her just escaping out. It's fake. It was fake.
It was pretty unrealistic, to be honest.
Yeah, they were trying to create suspense. It wasn't suspenseful.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. No, do you know they're really trying to make it into a horror?
Yes,
they are. Like a horror movie.
Yeah. Even the way she grabbed.
But even the mask alone.
The mask.
The mask alone.
The mask. Even when she walked into the abandoned building and then read the note, they're really trying to make it into a horror movie. It's just not working.
It's not working
because I'm not scared at all.
And the main girl, when that scene when she was having her dreams, and she keeps seeing Rose in her dreams, even the bit where she checked, she saw her around the dumpster, so she went to check the dumpster. She turned around and she grabbed her neck. So they are trying to make it. But it's not. It's not.
And remember, from where we're coming from with Pretty Little Liars, it's not a horror.
It wasn't a horror.
It's not a horror.
No.
It's. One could say it's a chick flick maybe, or
thriller almost, maybe
a thriller, but it's not a horror.
It's not horror. Like I guess there will be some jump scares, to build that suspense. Like, oh, what's gonna happen? But not necessarily a horror when you're scared.
No.
But they've changed it. And also, what did you think about the baby situation? What's her name? I
don't remember her name.
What's her name?
The main girl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't remember her name either.
Imogen.
That's it.
Oh yeah,
Imogen. Yeah, because at the end of season 1, she gave up this baby. Well, she's supposed to give up this baby to Ezra.
Yeah.
Then this season starts and the baby is in her arms.
Yes.
Like I was confused. Why are you still holding this baby? You're supposed to have given up. And then we then find that the baby that she's given up is no longer going to Ezra. It just wasn't explained very well.
Because I think they said that she took back her decision that she no longer wanted to give give her to them. I think that was
but
what...
it was when
it was in the
vibes
of Ezra and
something like that.
It was when it was the therapy session, and she was talking about the baby. I can't remember what she named her child, but she was talking about the child, and I was like, who is this person that she's talking about? And then it turned out to be her child, and I was like, yeah, but did she not give the child up?
Yeah.
And then she was talking about
oh yeah,
was it a couple? I can't remember the actual therapy session.
Yeah.
And then
the family
she was going to the house because she couldn't let go of the child. And then so I see this. Did we see two men or did we see one man at the first?
Two men.
Did we see them at first?
No, it was
one, and I think
maybe
it was two.
It was two.
Of
so
them.
we saw both of them, and I was like, but did the child not? Like, why? At the end of season 1, you said Arya and Ezra. And it was then in the therapy session that they explained that.
But
it was a while. It was a while after.
Yes. They took a while.
To explain that.
Yes, they did.
I think it was a good
half the episode.
Yeah. She's still holding this baby. Yeah. She's still, and we're like, we don't understand.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
That was confusing.
Very confusing.
Very, very confusing.
That was confusing.
I think this season is the storyline is very, very weak.
Yeah.
The show is boring.
It's boring.
I'm not hooked. Yeah. I'm not focused. I don't care about half the storylines that they've brought into the season. You know, I think in this episode 3, there was a lot of poor acting moments.
Yes.
And it was like I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of poor acting moments.
Yeah. So it's pointless, to be honest. I don't think they needed to bring it back.
No.
To be honest.
No, because from when you told us that A was Archie, you didn't need to bring it back.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, unless they're gonna shock us at the end, now you're leading us to believe that A is Rose Waters.
It has to be her.
It has to be her.
Who else?
And if it's her, then it's just rubbish.
Then
because
it's rubbish.
And then if it's not her, I feel like that's not good either. Because normally, well, obviously we can only think of where it's coming from, the original Pretty Little Liars. Normally there's clues set up first, then they tell you who A is. And then once you know who A is, there's another A on the horizon. So with this one, it's like, if it's not Rose, I feel like that's not good either, because we have no other clue as to who else it could be.
There's no other, because in the original Pretty Little Liars there was always suspects.
But
whereas with this, there's not.
But the Christian guy,
that's Kelly's boyfriend.
He's shifty, man. He's shifty, and the way he was so interested in what's her name,
Tabby.
Yes.
Oh, him, that one.
Yes.
And the mask.
And he created those masks.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe when you're saying there's an A,
no, it's true.
One on the horizon.
Yeah, it's true.
It could be him.
Maybe I didn't think too much about that, to be honest, but maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, but
yeah, I mean, it was okay. I still think it was the best episode out of the 3. But it's still episode 3, but it's still not.
But the season as a whole, honestly, is rubbish.
We don't think it's doing that well. No.
It's really bad.
Yeah, so we're not really, we don't really have much to say, to be honest. But let us know what you guys thought of the 3rd episode, but just like how you think this season is doing as a whole, and the comparisons as well of how you compare it to like season 1. What are your thoughts on all of it, the characters, the storyline? You let us know. We can just talk about it, because we're not, as you can, obviously hear, we're not really, don't really have much to say about it. But thanks for tuning in. We do hope you like this review. Like, comment and subscribe if this is your thing also. And check out our other reviews and reactions and see what else we're about. There's you might find something out there for you. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in our next video. Pattern Time out.